Nobody can naturally just vanish. During the summer, I sometimes come out for a walk, maybe take the dog with me. Over here across the bay, we can see Monkey Beach. This is the last time my brother was seen. I don't think he planned to disappear at all. I think something terrible happened to him, and he's more than likely still over on Monkey Beach.
One of the important roles of a reporter is asking the public questions that are uncomfortable to ask. Every now and then there's a story that really just gets to you, and you can't quite forget. The disappearance of Jimmy Hill is one of those stories. The case of Jimmy Hill really affected me. It was so unusual. A 17-year-old who went missing on Beaver Lake in 1988. There were urgent requests for Jimmy to come home, and his family believed that he was out there somewhere. As of now, this is a missing persons case, which is absolutely correct. But all these months later, I still believe that wasn't the whole story.
Ever since I was young, I've had these visions. Some might call them night terrors. When I was a little girl, my Mama O told me I had powers. She told me I have a dangerous gift. It's like oxazuli, a plant we use for medicine. Unless you know how to use it, it will kill you. Before any tragedy occurs, I get visions of them happening. I usually see them during the nighttime. These visions run through generations of my family. My mother used to get these dreams, but started repressing them when they became too much of a burden. She now attributes her more powerful dreams to late-night eating. My spiritual messages often come through dreams and visions, such as my dream of Jimmy at Monkey Beach. Before Jimmy's disappearance, I got visions of him drowning in the lake.
So, when was the last time you saw Jimmy?
Well, about 3 months ago, Jimmy set out on a fishing trip. When I woke up that morning, he was already gone. He set out to catch, I don't really remember what he was fishing for, but anyways, he was with a friend on Beaver Lake.
Oh, with who?
A local fisherman, Josh. I think he was related to Jimmy's girlfriend, Karaoke, somehow. Maybe like a cousin or something, but they both never came back.
We tried to get in contact with Karaoke, but she hasn't returned our calls. Our team drove to the Hills childhood home in the village of Kitimat to get more insight on Jimmy's life before he disappeared.
So over here's Jimmy's room. He was actually a pretty good brother growing up. He was super ambitious. Some even said he would make it to the Olympics for swimming. Here's one of his medals from one of his swim meets. So when Jimmy was 15, he got in a fight with a few kids in his class and ended up breaking his collarbone. It forced him to take a step back from swimming for a bit. And that's when he met his girlfriend, Karaoke. Jimmy was a pretty good looking kid, so girls in our town would swoon over him, but he only ever had eyes for Karaoke. She actually got her nickname from when she stole a karaoke machine from the local bar. She was something else, that girl.
So, I understand that Jimmy had a really strong connection with Karaoke, but what about with the rest of your family?
Well, I was a pretty rebellious kid, and Jimmy was the goody two-shoes, always getting straight A's, winning all his swimming competitions. My Uncle Mick gave me the nickname Monster after I got in a fight with a girl in my class. But our Mama O told us that if we fed the crows in our yard, it would bring us good luck. So before every swim competition, Jimmy would feed the crows. And it seemed to work for him. We're quite a happy family despite our differences. My parents, Al and Gladys, were really loving and proud of Jimmy. I remember going across the lake to Monkey Beach with my Mama O. She taught me about my spirituality since my parents often taught me to repress it. We would do these ceremonies through a campfire. We'd feed them Twinkies to communicate with past family members. They were my Baba O's favorite.
After talking to Lisa Hill, it was clear Jimmy had a good relationship with his family, but I wanted to know more. I got in contact with Jimmy's parents to get more details about his fishing trip. Can you tell me more about the day Jimmy disappeared?
Well, it was around 6 in the morning when Josh, a local fisherman, pulled up outside of our place. Jimmy grabbed his fishing gear and ran out of the house in a rush. We didn't even get to say goodbye.
His disappearance has been really tough on our family. The police were involved, but they concluded it was a missing persons case after only a few months.
This is our son, a 17-year-old who had so much to look forward to in life. A tragedy like this one should never be overlooked. The police put virtually no effort and time into this case, all because...
Oh, sorry, I gotta take this. As I was talking to Al and Gladys, I got a phone call. The number matched Kitimat's area code. I decided to pick it up since I had tried to contact more people who knew Jimmy. When I picked up the phone, I was shocked to hear who was on the other end.
Hi, this is Karaoke. I got your voicemail earlier and I'm just calling back to talk to you about Jimmy's disappearance.
Oh, hi, it's Sophie Ball from BC1 News. I'm reporting on the disappearance of Jimmy Hill, and I was wondering if you had any information about him.
Just before he left, Jimmy told me he loved me, but he didn't go on this fishing trip just for the cash. There is a bigger reason.
Oh, could you expand on that?
Well, there was a darker side to Josh. My relationship with my uncle was pretty fucked up. He was sexually abused by a priest in residential school. His history as a sexually abused child has turned him into an offender himself.
Karaoke went on to tell us that she was raped by Josh, and she had later gone to Vancouver to have an abortion. Investigators believe that Jimmy set out on this fishing trip with the intent of harming Josh, after he found out about Karaoke's sexual abuse. Seeing that they've been missing for almost 3 months now, I'm not sure either of them are still alive. We can assume that they died on Monkey Beach, even if their bodies have yet to be discovered. Jimmy is gone, but never forgotten. This tragedy has deeply affected the community. Lisa is coping with her brother's loss by keeping in touch with her spiritual side.